Hi, Gemini. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do your July 2020 Cartomancy reading. Cartomancy is the art of reading the regular playing cards. So let's have a look at what is for you, my gems. Trying to get a little bit of a head start on these readings this month. What do we have for Gemini? Gemini, July 15th and on, 2020, Gemini. Gotcha. I gotcha. Ooh, Jack of Spades. So very dark-eyed young person, probably under 30, probably under 25 actually. Or there's trouble brewing around you. There's bad news or trouble right now around you. Okay, so I'm going to cut them. Something is brewing. If it is a youngster, this youngster could be trouble. You know, a troubled youth, or has gotten into some sort of trouble, you know. So I lay out 7 piles, and I lay them face down and right side up. And each pile gets 3 cards. And I turn them over as I get to them. There. All right, let's see what we got. This is the first pile down here, okay? So 9 of spades, 10 of spades, 8 of hearts. Okay, so this is a difficult ending to a health situation. Could have something to do with your heart, Gemini. You could have had some sort of heart issues. You could have had to have surgery, you know, some surgery to do with your heart. It doesn't have to be your heart. But the thing is that if you had to have surgery or if you are going to have surgery, it's going to turn out really good. You know, you're going to feel good as new, probably, well, better. There's good news coming for that, okay? It's also the end to a difficult situation. And finally getting good news. So this is around you right now. This is immediate, okay? This, what I have now, is just coming in. So you have the 7 of clubs, the 5 of hearts, and the ace of spades. So you're worried. You know, I can see you're worried. I think you're worried you're not going to get the support, or something is, there's going to be some sort of trouble. You're worried about something coming to a complete end, you know. There is an end, but I think it's to the troubles, you know. You know, I feel like there's a heart situation. There's some sort of, I do feel like there's heart trouble here. You might have to change your lifestyle, what you eat, you know, if you smoke or vape or, you know, any of those things. So I think it's, you'll have to change your lifestyle in some way. You know, I'm not saying you're going to have to eat organic, but it could be something to do with diabetes too, some sort of diabetic situation. So it's an end to the old way of life, and you have to make changes. On your mind, crowning you, you have the King of Diamonds, the Three of Clubs, and the Three of Spades. What you're There's someone, this King of Diamonds, could be a doctor. He could be a banker. He could be. It's usually someone older. Could be your father. Um, this person it usually has green or gray eyes. They could have blue eyes too, very pale blue. Um, if they're younger, they could have red or auburn hair, but it's usually seen as a gray-haired, an older person that has worked hard. You know, worked hard all their life anyway. It seems to they There's some sort of loss here, heartbreak for this person. I get the feeling they're losing everything they worked for. You know, because the Three of Spades is where you gain, or the Three of Clubs is where you gain it, and the Three of Spades is where you lose it. This older person. Now, I don't actually see it as money they're losing, but they could lose their work, their livelihood. Again, have to make changes. I got to tell you, this year we're in is a 4. And a 4 is the pause, right? The pause to see if what we have put into motion is still working for us. And then next year, 2021, is when we're making all the changes and adjustments. We know what we need. We spend the 4 looking at it, figuring out what we need to change. And then we go enter into the 5, ready to make those changes. And so this is it. There's changes needed. There's something not working, or maybe, you just can't perform like you used to, or you can't do what you used to do anymore in some way. This could be you up here, Gemini. You could be this older person. And by older, I mean, they could have white hair too, white or gray, or like a platinum. I mean, 50 probably and older. So in your work pile, or your creative pile, you have the 3 of Hearts, the 4 of Hearts, and the 4 of Diamonds. Now this is like way the other side of the coin. See, all this stuff up here is what's on your mind. You're thinking you're going to lose everything you worked for. You're going to, have to give up something. You're going to be heartbroken if you lose everything. It's only on your mind. It's not necessarily happening. This is what you're thinking. Over here, what's actually happening is really good stuff. You are still undecided. You're like I said, you're in the 4. Isn't that funny? I said about the 4, right? The 4s are pauses. We're undecided. We're not sure which direction we should go into. We're not sure, the move we should make, the adjustments we should make. So we're still looking, pausing, and there's some sort of nice gathering. This 4 is coming together. All the hearts are pointed in. This is coming together at some sort of nice gathering. It could be your birthday. It's about you. It's focused on you, this gathering, for some reason. So it could be like a birthday. Like I said, isn't your Gemini. Somebody's birthday. It could be just a family get together, something like that. But I think there's going to be some sort of talk about the finances, or how you're staying secure, like how your security is going. I think there's going to be some sort of talk, and I think there could be help there, or I get the feeling networking. You could learn something at this gathering about um, what you're investing in here. You know, it's good news. It's good news. It makes you very happy. You know, it helps a lot because you are worried, you're concerned. So this is your influences pile. This is how people are seeing you or influencing you. You have the 5 of spades, the 6 of spades, and the 9 of clubs. I think you have, at the workplace, I don't think you have good advisors. I think people are advising you to make bad moves, okay, at the workplace. You're going to turn something around. You're going to turn a losing situation into, and you're going to, like, you're definitely going to have losses at work. You could lose workers, people that don't want to come back. You definitely have lost momentum. We've gained nothing in this past 6 months. We've gained nothing. No one has, right? So there are losses. But it's weird because it doesn't seem to be financial. It seems, I think you're blaming yourself a lot, that you think that you made a lot of bad moves, but who could have predicted any of this, right? Who could have seen that? Who could have known that it would be such a standstill? Like, talk about pausing this year. Like, I never saw that coming. That kind of pause. When I said pause, I didn't mean every single person on earth, but that's how it ended up. Thing is that there are going to be losses at the workplace. You're not sure if you want to I don't think you want to put any more work into it. You might just completely have to begin again, something totally different, so I think your spirits are quite down about this. Ooh, the foundation. So there's definitely a business meeting here, and there's a lot of talk. There's money talk and there's work talk at this meeting. This meeting, I think, already happened. And I don't think you are feeling the support. People are telling you to give up, walk away, cut your losses. This is what you're hearing, I think, at the meeting. They're telling you to cut your losses. And you're leery. You're leery about, going one way or the other. Hmm. 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 You also may have orders, but not I don't know, maybe not the people, the manpower to fill them, or something like that. This is your surprise pile, Gemini. And you have the 5 of diamonds, the 6 of diamonds, as the 7 of hearts. I'm so glad to see these cards, because there seems to be a lot of problems around you right now. Like, things aren't going. you're worried, you have health problems, you've worked hard to get where you are, and now that all seems to be, you feel like you're going to lose your job, basically, or you're going to get demoted or something. You're going to have to take some sort of a loss there. Or your business, your business. Um, Now, this is gain financially. You're going to be surprised by this. You probably don't believe me. You're probably thinking, Tinker, thanks for saying it. Thanks for giving me the hope, but it's not looking good. I'm telling you, it's good. You're going to gain financially. You're going to take steps financially. Your money is going to grow. Your money is going to grow. Others are going to be envious and jealous of you, because it seems like luck is on your side finally out of nowhere. I'd say it's going to start happening before the end of July, okay? Before the end. So perhaps before the month is over, okay? So it could be the last couple of days. Let me see. Maybe around the 28th. Something like that. But I think you're going to know, and I think that you're going to see a turnaround here, which is going to really surprise you, because it doesn't look good right now. It doesn't look good. And you're panicking a little bit, worried, concerned, and it's don't overthink it, though. Don't overthink it. We can think about something, but worrying doesn't change it. Doesn't change it for the better, doesn't change it for the worse. It just it is hard on ourselves, so anyway, Gemini, you'll have to let me know in the comments. I'm very curious. I'm so glad to see this wonderful surprise coming out of it all. Please let me know. Hit that like button if you like this video, share, and subscribe. It's all free. It helps me a lot, and I really appreciate it. After I'm finished these Cartomancy videos, I'm doing a video on my tummy tuck experience in Cancun, Mexico last September. I still haven't got paid by Dr. Rafael Marin Velasco. I paid him $5,400. Didn't end up getting the tummy tuck, and he's never paid me back. Not one red cent. Nothing. All kinds of promises to pay me back, but nothing. So I really wanted to warn you all about him now that they're opening up borders and starting travel and stuff like that again. Anyway, I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye now.